Hey everybody, welcome to the 2 Hour Trek Challenge. My name is Ben_Burns. Today we're going to be writing a song in 2 hours or less. We have a little bit of a special twist this time. I'm doing all right, Steph. Thank you for asking. I hope things are okay. I think I already asked that. I was messing around, or I was chatting with some friends on Twitter, and we were complaining about how old we were. And people started sending me like video recordings of like their legs and weird body sounds. So I have I have some weird sounds to work with this time around. And this isn't like the only requirement that I'm not just going to use exclusively these, but I wanted to see what I could do with these. So we've got like weird cracking bones. That's the hand thing.
Mew 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 mew.
I don't really know what that is. Mew 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 mew, I guess. And then it's a good sound. See, now if that was in a movie, you'd have like take a head of lettuce and you'd like crunch and twist it, and that's how you'd make that sound. But otherwise, you just get somebody to stand up that's over the age of 30.
Buddy.
So, I figure what we can do, is I'm gonna just spend a little time before I start the timer just to create myself a little sample pack here. And we can just kind of talk and hang out for a second, and then we'll go from there. So that's a repeat. That can't sneak up on your dogs anymore. Yeah. This I feel like I can actually just toss into sampler. Anytime you're ready, Ableton, that would be great. Thank you. Oh, right. It's a MIDI, not a sample. So yeah, I want to get a little bit of prep work, and then we can see what happens with this, just because I don't want to. I'm having a lazy day, okay? I'm allowed to be lazy.
Mew 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 mew.
This one, these are repeats. This one. It's this one. So, yeah, I hope everybody's doing well today. I'm having a good day so far. Just kind of hanging out. I've been kind of looking forward to this stream because this is like people have been sending me audio for the last 2 days, so I kind of knew that I was going to start doing this first. And then yeah. So I don't want to go too ham on this. If I use all these, that's awesome, and if I don't use them, I don't want to spend like 15 minutes properly chopping up stuff. So, but I think that this will make kind of a really cool rhythmic background. Got this. Classic needs. And then you can always just
Mew 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 mew.
there's a lot of fun stuff you can do with that.
Buddy.
Take that apart. Cool. And then we've got these, which should be pretty set to go. And then I think at this point I can start the timer. Again, I don't really intend on just using these, but I wanted to give everybody a little bit of a primer of where all these came from, which is why I started the YouTube recording a little early. So here we go. So I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with all this, but I figure that it would be kind of a fun exploration of just some interesting rhythmic sounds. I'm still kind of down for making something a little bit more down tempo, a little bit more jazzy. That's what I've been into lately, and I figure why rock that boat. I've also been listening to a lot of Marc Rebillet again, which is good and bad. It's great because he has so many amazing ideas, but also bad because like he's so flippin' talented, and it's really hard to make anything after listening to him because it's like, oh, I have no value, which is obviously not true. But so we have all of these. Oh wait, no, this one wasn't supposed to be the music. Crap. I shouldn't have deleted it. You are saved. Okay, so I figure we'll just stick with what we've got for low tempo, and we can go from there. And I also wanted to mess with this one because I think there's a lot of really cool ideas in here too. We can MIDI slice this, so there we go. Okay, so yeah, I think what I want to start with is to get a cool rhythm with Gord's hand farts, for lack of a better word. There we go. I also think that I can slice. No, I do want to slice by transient. I thought there was a way to turn this off. I always do this. I think it's through. Oh no, it's still mono. I thought there was a way where when you stopped playing the note, it stopped gate. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So I'm basically just going to choose some random notes here, but I don't think it's really going to matter a whole lot. As long as I get kind of a good rhythmic... There's a good... So let's get some basics of the kind of... I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. Which is kind of what makes it fun. Perfect. I knew that was going to sound good. So we can actually let me toss a transient shaper on that, which will help tighten up the it'll help tighten up the sound so it's more about the attack sounds, the strike sounds, and less about the cool. Oh, some of these sounds. So yeah, I'm not obligated or required to use everything here. I just want to get a smattering of things here as inspiration, and then just kind of moving from there. So that's my goal. Can I just set that to all of them? Thank you. Oops, I do.
Remember to save.
Cool. That is such a wild sound. Like some of these, I hope that they don't necessarily come from your bones, but no. Sounds like a typewriter almost. Okay. So I want to do a little bit more stuff here, and then we can actually move on to making some like harmonic things. The first thing I want to do is I want to have a little bit more space. Actually, it might be good just to chuck a delay on all of this. This might be a little wild. Cool. And then the one thing that I really wanted to jump into is I did get the new felt instruments thing because I had supported them with the Jasno and the Leco, however you pronounce it. So I have this Cinnamo or Ciemno, which I'm not entirely sure how to use it yet, but I really do like how it sounds. It's just really quiet. So, I'm not sure if that's intentional or not, but I am going to just compress up the volume a little bit. There's a little bit of like a Boards of Canada sound to it. Kind of an electric piano. Hey, Fedrin. Thank you so much for that wonderful raid. I'll get you some piano right now. Hope you're doing okay. Hope your stream went okay. Hope you're doing okay. Thank you so much. It's weird that like Twitch chat says that you're rating with 20 and then the activity feed says you're rating with 1. So there's some kind of disconnect there. Regardless of whether it's 20 or 1, I still appreciate it. It's just funny that that's happened like the past couple times where like you have this like big number come through and it's just like the activity feed's like, nah. Like, well, yeah, it kind of is. Twitch can't count. Yeah, pretty much. I'm getting this like CPU tearing already as well, which is not exactly ideal for me. It's really frustrating that I get those crackles. Cool. Okay, so let's go. I have like one sound in. Oh, wow, that was really loud. I apologize. Should be good. Anyway. Yeah. These are too pure. I want more of like a lo-fi hip hop style. So I think I'm gonna just go through some generic kicks and see if I can find something that fits a little bit better. But I really like those little finger symbols. Those are a lot of fun. So this will work well if I trim off the high end. Because it has a little bit more chonk to it. And that's really what I'm looking for. These are in the wrong spot. Oop. Okay. Is this the thing that's really eating up my CPU? No, it's just Ableton. Which sucks because like there's a lot more to do with this song. Then there's this meow meow sound.
Meow 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 meow. Meow.
Okay, so I'll just take this. Actually, both of them might work. But if we go like this, turn this into kind of a funky little vocal layer, and I'm condensing everything down into like into the same thing. I do have Chrome open. That might be part of it. Here, let me close some of these extra tabs that I've had open for like literally 3 weeks. Go back to. At least not for them. Hopefully that'll clear some stuff up. Also, hello Zenzazen, how are you? I was working on creating a Unity asset store thing for the mouth sounds, because those are usually really beneficial to game developers for UI sound effects. But I'm also not working on it right now, and it's been sitting open for like 3 weeks, so I have a feeling I should just close it. So I like it. Okay, and I think I can turn this. Let's turn this into an instrument. We can run this through the spectral resonator. Yeah. Just set it to C. And then just like super boost the volume on it so I can heck with it a little bit better. Cool. Let's just resample this. Let's resample it in the right channel. Now we have a neat old instrument that we can mess with. It's already in tune. Nice. Obviously, actually, let's just get rid of this whole thing because we don't need it anymore. So, hello, Calicans. How are you? Good to hear. So we've got a couple things going on here. I'm really liking it though. So we can work on maybe getting kind of a chunky bass in here. And then I need to get like a proper snare. And then honestly, we're kind of set when it comes to a little too aggressive, huh? A little too weird. But we can still do something basic. This is too low, right? It's too low. Also, I'm not in the key of C, am I? Because this is F. Okay. Hello, M. Wrong note. I don't like that. Okay, I need to figure out what chords I'm using. So we're going down. Yeah, okay, that's why. This is what happens. Hello, Jake Blade. How are you? Okay, so this Mew Mew thing is good, but not every 4 bars. Gee. Yeah, okay. Problem with improv is you have to figure it out live.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. You're never safe on the internet. Okay, actually, let me try freezing this because it's really hecking up my CPU. And it's driving me a little crazy to have the constant CPU stutters. What should we call this song? Let's see if this actually just breaks Ableton. I'm doing okay, Em. Why did this go all the way out to here? Is this really why it's messing up because it has such a long tail? Ugh. What is happening? Oh, because I'm dumb. Okay. Kind of messing around with stuff here. But I think we've got something. Yeah, I hope you're doing well too. Let's get a snare in here. I'm thinking more of the drum machine snares though. Like the hand claps. Actually, that might work. A little tighter. There we go. Finished a song. Awesome. Glad to hear you're being productive. I've been working on my OST jam stuff. It's been a lot of fun working on a game jam. Especially since there's like this honeymoon phase when it comes to game development where it's just like it starts really fast and it moves really quickly, and then it slows down when you get into all like the details and the minutia and all the art. And it's really nice to work on a project that like comes together super fast. Because I'm impatient. I'm gonna toss a little bit of reverb on here because I like this. I like the idea of this kind of splashing out. Okay, so some of these are a little loud too. Sound. Maybe all of these shorter notes should just be like kind of brought a little bit more into the background. I think that'll help. Also, this pop sound needs to get... Oh! Which one is that? Perfect. Because it's dumb. There we go. Okay. Okay. Hey, Pizza, what's up? How are you? Hey, Sweets. Do like this rhythm. Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. This could really use a lead. Bow, bow, bow. Really bassy. It's hard to hear. There we go. Can never go wrong with just shoving it up an octave. Maybe this is a little too weird with it. There we go. Trying to figure these out. Then we have this, which is fun. We can set a couple loop points in here and make it a little bit more interesting. Try to make it more interesting anyway. Let's see. Monophonic. Actually kind of like I'm trying to get in touch with the side of me that enjoys kind of the raw, unfinished kind of feel to things, if that makes sense, where it's more just like, hey, this is kind of a fun thing that was put together. It's not like technically perfect, but that's what makes it interesting. I think that there's yeah, well, yes, and the fact that like everything is kind of a little rough around the edges. I mean, it's definitely like a style. It's kind of a mix of both of those, Pizza. Where it's kind of stylistically it's kind of just about not necessarily making everything perfect. Like in pop music, like I think like maybe not even pop music, but kind of just no, I guess it would be pop music. Like 6 or 7 years ago, it like the style was like somebody playing an instrument kind of okay, like in the background, like it was an acoustic recording, and then it was just kind of layered on top of with a bunch of other stuff. And I think that that's a really interesting style. Okay, got it. Okay, so this needs to be here, this needs to be here, and then I just need to play it right. why I'm playing so quietly. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take this and I want to run it through something like maybe Supermassive. Yeah, and that's kind of what I mean, where it's just like you're screwing around with it, and it doesn't really necessarily matter if you have like the perfect digital recreation or like the perfect sound. It's more just kind of getting that tone and that feeling and mood, and I'm kind of down for that right now. Um, too high up. Cool. Oh, nice. I didn't know that. So I think we've got our general idea here. I think the bass could use just a little bit more juice, and I'm not entirely sure how I want to go about that. Cool. Okay, so let's drop a wavetable on here and mess around with something else now. So yeah, like what should we call this song? Jokingly, since a lot of these percussive sounds came from like weird video recordings of creaky bones. We were joking about calling it, where was it? Like moist noises or something. I don't know if I can bring it to myself to name it that, but I do think that we should have some kind of funky name for this. So you know, thoughts. Oops. Wet, dry noises. Interesting. It's not bad. This. I think we want to bring this up an octave. I just want this to exist kind of in a space to give it a little bit more rhythm and place in this mix. Save. How do you, oh yeah, I always do this. It's like How do you flip this upside down so it's raising up instead of going down? It's just like you just set it to negative. Okay, so instead of that, I want it to go every bar. That's fun. Let's make it a little bit. Yes, it is. as well as this. That's also you. We could put a little unison on this, I think. I think that'll help. I don't know why it starts with the amount at 30%. That's so much. I mean, if we really wanted to go back to the saxophone well, there's a lot of really good sounds we could do from that. Hey Tycho, stop causing trouble. Cool. I'm glad that I label all my things so I know what I'm doing. See if I guess right. Oh, what's this one? It's pulling stuff from old songs. Nope. This is more accurate, I think. Plant a tree. Thank you, Em. Add tree. Yeah, I slightly raised the cost of some of that stuff because as much as I love doing it, I also don't want to go broke. Oh man, I'm just choosing every instrument but the wrong one, aren't I? The heck is it? The cost. The channel point cost. Okay, well, I guess this song doesn't have that. I thought it did, but I guess I was wrong. Must have been this one. That's what I get for not paying attention. So yeah, like, I'm pretty pleased with this song so far. I'm not necessarily sure where it's supposed to go, but, you know, that's something that we discover along the way. That's not necessarily something that I jump into a project with. There we go. So you're gonna hear a Windows sound, and that's me, not you. Journey of wet and dry noises. Yeah, that might work. Yeah, okay. So let's try this. I think that works pretty well. I don't know. Like, I don't necessarily always want to do the saxophone thing every time, but I hate how well it works. It works well every time. I feel like this bass is a little lacking. There's things we can do to kind of fix some of this stuff up, but as far as just general vibes, yes, Quiet Contempt. This is it's a breath controller. I think I have a. I'll talk about it, but yeah. So it basically is a pressure sensor as well as like a tip and a bite sensor. But right now I'm just using it as a pressure sensor. So it allows me to control the volume of an instrument. So so it helps surprisingly well with creating a layer of expression on something that would be otherwise really flat. So like if I too much work, but if I remove that, it would just be like a flat, note that's held. But once you like bring that volume expression into it, it's pretty surprising how quickly things start to feel a little bit more real. So when it comes to I don't know why, but the song name "The Ballad of Ol' Wet Knees" came to mind. And I don't know why that's funny. It's pretty fantastic, and I'm only using one of the things. Like I said, this also has a bite controller on it. So if I like, I should really kind of clip this stuff and actually use it for stuff. But I have something that ties into Massive, which allows me to use the bite control and the breath control, and that gives me a ton of flexibility. I'm really bad at managing my crap. Ableton's really struggling today. It's kind of frustrating. I guess if I wanted to, I could have both of them. So this is using the Massive thing, which does the same thing, but you can see down these two. I don't know how easy it is, but one is breath and two is bite. So if I breathe, it's affecting number one, and if I bite, it's affecting number two. So I can get pretty wild with this pretty fast. So the biting does like bit crushing and adding some feedback and other stuff, and then the breath is controlling the volume and a little bit of cutoff. So it's like it can get really complex really fast, and I love it for that. Anyway, back to work. So I'm thinking that what I want to do is I want to have a little bit of an intro, and I'm going to have to like unfreeze this at some point and refreeze it because there's like things that but for the moment I would rather just keep it the way it is. Kind of want to name it The Ballad of Old Wet Knees, because that makes no sense. Although I do like the journey of wet and dry noises. Or a journey, sorry. Oh, apparently I recorded this in 20,021, so, 18,000 years in the future we'll be able to listen to this one. Journey of wet and dry knees. I'm kind of stuck on the track name. I want to name this so we have a better. I might go with the ballad of old wet knees, because it's just so weird. Okay, so let's arrange this a little bit, because we've got like a good foundation here, but we want to actually make a song out of it too, and not just a sequence of loops. So all this stuff gets moved over to like the first chorus. Okay, let's go like this and this, and then we're gonna have to unfreeze this because we actually have to add stuff. Wrong place, but that's fine. Actually pretty spot on with that. I'm kind of proud of myself. Not that spot on, honestly. Never mind. A little bit, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to refreeze this because it's really hecking everything up. So why? Oh, I bet the reverb on here is really what's messing things up. So let's actually run our own stuff through this. Maybe that'll fix the CPU issues. I think that might fix the CPU issues. Okay, sorry, I'm messing with too many things at once. There we go. Also kind of decked this up too because I didn't want to do that on both of them. It's okay. There we go. Should be good now.
Remember to save.
Hello, everybody. Remember to save. Or have my knees gone? I like that one too. You guys all have great track names today. So what if we kind of heck up this this sax a little bit? Not like a lot, but I was thinking about, does that exist in Ableton 11? Frequency. Okay. Get a ring mod on it. Probably not that then. Excuse me. Weary kneecaps. Okay, would you like to try that again, Ableton? Hey! Thank you so much for that, Kaylin. I appreciate it. I hope I'm saying that right. Kylan? Either way, here's some piano. That's a chord progression. Colleen. Okay. I'll keep that in mind, or at least try to. I apologize if I get it wrong. Thank you for the follow, though. I appreciate it. So I was thinking about maybe switching things up over here, but we'll see. Yeah, okay. I think we got something going here. Okay. So the chords are different, but we can still kind of mess with how this goes, because these are both... Let's just get rid of all that. Start like this. I like that beat. Man, the tempo on this is really kind of throwing me for a loop. Way better. Also like the idea of throwing some of these little rapid fire ones in here. Who says you can't have trap hats with hand farts? So where are we going with this? Like I said, I don't want to rely on the saxophone for... Oh my gosh, I'm super tangled up. There we go. It's because I've been using it so much. Like, if I go back to like this section of the song in a reprisal or something, then I can do it. But otherwise, I want to mess with all the other instruments that I always use. Womp womp. Even something like the crunchy D. Might be an interesting kind of tonal shift. This wasn't so flip-flopping big though. There we go. Thick. Don't want as much as the bass. Too little. So we can go like this, have a little extra doodad there. You know, that's actually a really good point. There's something that I've been meaning to do, like on top of the other million things that I've been meaning to do, is create a master channel that allows me to kind of mess around with a bunch of different... Hello, Arfo, how are you? A bunch of different effects. And I think there's a lot of fun that can be had when it comes to like just doing something like this. I mean, we could mess with that, sure. How about this? So we'll put this into its own group here, and then we'll just enable it right here. Let's go bloop bloop, and then bloop bloop. So then it'll be and then what we can do is we can fade this back in. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this, but it's kind of a nice change of pace, you know? Something I don't do very often. It's something I should do more often. And then with the reverb, we can tune that a little bit better too. Because really, I just want it in the highs. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I think what we need is like a reverse cymbal, but not anything caustic. So let's grab reverse ride. Because everybody loves a ride cymbal. Everybody should. That's a threat. Put it in the wrong spot, but you know, whatever. So I do want to make this section longer, but I do like the idea of having this come back online. So let's be weird and make it 3 bars. Everybody likes weird. Let's get weird should be slogan. Should be any. Okay, that did get moved over. Just want to make sure that it's still lined up properly. Chord progression's getting a little stale though, huh?
Remember to save.
I'm not used to working in F, which also doesn't help. But, you know, that's how you learn, I guess. This would be... How convenient. I think that's too bassy. Also, I forgot to revert this, which is also why you can't flip and hear anything. Hey. I really like how that instrument sounds. Um, this bass line's a little hacked up, which is fine. One of the things with doing this stuff is not just the notes that you play, but it's like for how long you play them, how snappy it is, and it's really easy to get lost in the sauce for this stuff and tend to struggle with it sometimes. Okay. And as much as I'd love to be able to just do this live, this little as well keep that. I think that's a little rough, but it should work. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, okay. Just gotta struggle through. Closer. Still not ideal though. Excuse me. So the other thing with Massive is it doesn't have a good, you can set it to follow the volume for the velocity, but by default it doesn't have. Better. Just doesn't sound right. One of those things that it's gonna just haunt my dreams. That deserves a little bit more attention too. Because I like that rhythm. Sure that it gets represented properly. Yeah, it sounds good when it's like all synced up, you know? I gotta like focus on those really short notes. I think that works really well. Okay, so obviously this needs to switch to all this work. I can't just do it. I just can't do it twice. Because it sounds weird. I do like the bass. It's just, it's kind of a struggle. Oh, sorry about that. Here. that sounds real bad. Let's use a different instrument. I like the idea of using multiple instruments. I just try to avoid the idea of layering them all on top of each other as if they all need to be represented at the same time all the time forever. And that's kind of where I run into problems because I want to do that, but I know that it's not the right way to go. Thinking about like some kind of what did I use for elliptical? It's in here somewhere. It's kind of pulling instruments from wherever, but sometimes that's what you gotta do. Make things work. Oh, just the one, please. Could you please, like, not do this anymore, Ableton? Thank you. Yeah. Just looking for layers right now, I guess. I don't know. I also feel like I'm kind of losing the thread on this one a little bit, and I'm not sure where to go. Oh, that happens too, though. You know, it's the process of making things. Sometimes nothing really makes sense until it's all done. Thoughts on my channel. Oh. Yeah, like the whole bot thing.
Remember to save.
It's the same conversation every time they pop up. Working out when I come back. Take a 5-minute. Yeah, and that's always a good idea. I think that works really well. Not necessarily in this context, because I don't want to just like walk away from the stream for 5 minutes, but yeah, sometimes it's good to just like take a break. How you doing, Hellfire? Hope you've been well. Yeah, right? Doing all right. I need to do more unisons like that. Those are always so much fun. can do another unison here, really. That might actually help kind of that would actually, I think, help a lot, just kind of tie all this together. Because I think what we're running into is a lot of rhythmic dissonance, which is to say that there are things that should fit together, but they're not, and I should really focus on making them work instead of just being like, this rhythm is butts, and it's like, well, that's not helping it. So let's try to make it not butts. Yeah, see, like when it sounds more intentional like that, it actually fits pretty well. Let's do it again. Just cut some of this stuff out too. Yeah, I think it's working real well. It's one of those things where it's like it has a good sound to it, but it doesn't really have a good direction to it. Like I don't really know where this is going. Which again, it's kind of like whatever. Doesn't really fit, but it's cool. Where'd my pedal go? There it is. What I really want to do is I really want to just like lean into this rhythm. That's okay. Doesn't matter. I guess I should probably automate that too, huh? Not exactly a good transition. Yeah, I don't think this transition works, but it's kind of fun. Okay, let's inject some randomness into this. Excuse me? Go over here, I guess. Okay. Now, see, I don't want anything new. I want something that I don't have. Yeah. Bring on the zaniness. Okay. I don't know what the rest of this is, but we'll make something work. Perfect. A little loud, but we can fix that. Give me something else. Sure. Everything's mine. Cool. Let's do something that is not drums. Is it just like... Do leads just not exist? Oh, we're in drums. Okay, that makes sense. How about guitar? Can I... Does this just not exist now, or...? So this is G sharp, so I need to bring it down by 3? Yeah. I gotta warp it first, though. It's also major, which doesn't help. That doesn't really work, does it? We can also just, like, no major. Or we can just take out the bits we want. I don't know. I'm just, like, I'm at the point where I wanna iterate. Excuse me. So why doesn't that... There we go. A little too much on that. Probably shouldn't use a bit crusher as a compressor. As funny as that is. Okay, so contextually, let's go back a little bit. Because if we can like get this as the fade out part of the song, I'm okay with that. Like it just kind of shifts to this and it just fades out over a couple bars. I don't know. I kind of like it.
Remember to save.
I don't know. We can also make the bass a little more aggressive, maybe. Nah. God, I really like that bass line though. funky do you want to get with this though? You go copy paste over up. Go like this. Yeah, that's kind of fun, but not really. That's a little better. This is the problem, like I'm adding too much stuff, and sometimes too much stuff is kind of like what topples the Jenga tower over. So just like stop hecking around with it and just make a, you have a good groove, just let it ride. Cool. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're building a little bit of a kind of a micro breakdown, and then we'll go back into the song, and then we'll have like a solo or something, and then we can just kind of just let it fall. Yeah. I forgot what key I was in. Although I do like those notes. Okay, so yeah, what I want to do is I want to just go like this. We can heck around with this a little bit more, but I think I just want to... Do like this part. Came together at the end, that's for sure. kind of want this fade out to go another. I really, really like how this looped, like how it ended up. Okay, let's listen to the whole thing. It definitely has a context switch right here, but that's okay. Also, got to make sure this is turned off in the first half of the song, huh? Yes, very much so. This works way better if I put my own reverb and delay in it. Which is unfortunate, because I think the reverb and delay in there is really good, but if it chomps up my CPU, I can't use it, so it's like, well... I appreciate the suggestion on that one. Helps a lot. Probably fixes my problem with other instruments, too. This is the Felt Instruments. This is the Simno, but the Leco and the what's the other one called? Jesno. I used them a lot recently, and they're really, really beautiful instruments, but they chump up your CPU. You know, you gotta take that into consideration, I guess. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, thank you. I hope your life gets a little less crazy soon. Or a little less hectic. It sounds like things have been going on, so... This is a good opportunity for the wrong note. Way better. That was a long breath. Gosh. Hey, can you hold your breath for 40 seconds? It's not that impressive, but there's this Marc Rebillet song that I watched yesterday that was like so minimal, but it was so good. And I was just like, can't I just do minimal stuff like that again? It's like, why don't I just have a solo that's 2 notes? Why not? It works really well. Cool. I think we're done with this. I can't think of anything else that I want to add that wouldn't compromise the song. That's a little loud at the start, though. I was going to fix that.
Remember to save.
Hey, everybody. Remember to save. Okay. Thanks. And by so far, you mean now that we're done? I do this run so frequently, I kind of want to change it though. I mean, it's literally just going up the scale, but... Well, there we go. This is kind of the full playthrough, so... For being not in a key that I'm comfortable playing in, I'm really pleased with this song. I think it's kind of, I hate saying basic, because that's kind of a bad word. But it definitely, like, it's not like, oh, this is the newest, freshest sound, you know? It's a cool, chill jam, and I'm okay with that. I'm here for that. Simple by design. Yeah, I need to get more into that again. Minimalist is the cool way to say basic. I like it. I do like that it switches here, though. Not that this part really overstayed its welcome, but I just didn't feel like there was anything else I could do with it. But switching to something completely different really helped. There isn't much for the cracking knees in this section. It was all these layers right here are those. So you're safe. Just get older. You'll get there eventually. This instrument specifically, this reminds me of a color theory song. Can't remember which one. Or not a color theory. There's a color map of the sun. Who the heck is the artist for that? Pretty Lights. That's what it is. I was... Yeah, I don't know. I'll look it up. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking like one more small little boop, like way, way up in the high registers. Maybe that's a little too high. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I think we're good. This is the Ballad of Old Wet Knees. Delay on last sound. I've got kind of delay floating around all over the place. We have kind of just a standard fade out right now, so I think one thing I could do is I could kind of like wash it away in reverb. That might be interesting. So we can kind of go like this and have like the last couple bars. I don't know if it really works in this second part. Can't really tell the difference. Are you talking about this? Okay. Getting lost in the sauce. Just gotta... Done. This was a lot of fun. So I think IG... Gone live yet. So I'm actually going to go playtest the game that I'm working on very soon. I haven't seen them go online yet. I was going to send everybody over there. But I think we're just going to end the stream. I hope everybody has had a wonderful time here. And this has been a ton of fun. I'm really, really pleased with how this came together, especially considering I was dealing with some questionable samples at the beginning. But I think it came together really well, and I'm really, really happy with how it came out. So I do think I'm going to get going. And guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I really genuinely do appreciate it. I am still working. Hey, you want an exclusive first look at the game that I'm working on? So for the OST jam, I guess I don't even have it on my desktop anymore. For the OST jam, I'm working on a game called Hyperthread. I don't know why I don't have a copy on my desktop anymore. So yeah, we'll check this out real quick. So it's a mix between an incremental game in the style of like Cookie Clicker and a kind of a mobile shoot through the shield, like the blockers kind of thing. So the tutorial is like you got your clicker game like this, and you gotta collect the bits, and then you can spend those bits to get more bits. This is the tutorial, obviously, so it's just kind of basic. But and then eventually, the main point of the game. I'm super excited about this. It's been a ton of fun to put together. The main oh yeah, forgot about that. The main point of the game is you have to fight the bad guy, and obviously I have highly advanced bad guy sprites so far. It's taken me days to render that, and then you gotta shoot it through the thing, and then the game itself is you have a timer in the background, you have extra things, and the whole point of the game. My feelings on it anyway are that you have to, it's like a roguelike where every boss you beat, you get additional power-ups. So some power-ups will automatically like get rid of ghosts, some will get rid of other stuff, some will make you shoot faster or stronger or harder or whatever Daft Punk reference you want to go with. But yeah, like I'm pretty excited about this game. It's been a lot of fun so far. And obviously there's enough screen shake. But with the timer and everything else, I think that there's a lot of interesting ideas to be had with this. So I'm looking forward to messing with it a little bit more and making it into a full game. So that is the world premiere of Hyperthread. Anyway, I'm going to get going. So if you want to see more of that, and if you want to see more people playtest it, I will be dropping a link in the chat to the game group that's going to be showing it off. Apparently, didn't get an email that they're live now. I don't know why I didn't get an email, because they're not live. Anyway, I'm stalling. See you guys later. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, evening, and I will be back this weekend to finish up Hyperthread probably. So hang out for that game dev stuff. So take care, and I'll see you later.